I wanted to get the Platinum Trophy in all of the God of War games before Ragnarok comes out. Now that's quite a hefty challenge for me because I'm on a bit of a schedule. I work full time. I only really have the night time to play these games. So it's going to be a beefy challenge for me, but we're going to do our best to smash it out, and I hope you guys enjoy this journey with me. Now guys, this did take me a lot of time to not only go through the games, record, and edit all of this together. So if you're new around here,
do you see, gods of Olympus? Do you need more proof than this?
alright, so we have our goal, now we just need to go for it. But before we can actually do that, we've got to do Ascension. So with this, I decided to do the games in story order, so we are starting with Ascension, and for some reason, it does have a multiplayer. Multiplayer was a cool idea, but it did flop, from my understanding. But yeah, all you have to really do is do the tutorial, so at least it's a good multiplayer trophy, nice and easy. Destroy your enemy, do the tutorial, and then we get our trophy. And there it is, guys, our journey starts now from that first beautiful trophy pop, the 4th of October until Ragnarok releases. I've got to get all of the God of Wars done. Ragnarok comes out on November 9th, so we've got to put in some serious work. So that being said, we're going to start a new game, and we do have to play this on hard, so let's get right into it. Now in the single player, the first trophy is given to you. We just got to kill this booby bug lady, or not kill her, but kind of just escape for now, and then we get our trophy. It's just that easy. So we're starting off strong. I am playing on hard. I got to shake off the rust. I haven't played God of War since, geez, probably high school. And I'm an old, sad excuse of a man, like Jesus. So if I'm honest, the beginning was just me shaking off a lot of rust. And I'm talking a lot of rust. Like, this thing was kicking my ass. But then, at the end, we slit its throat, and we got our trophy. And I mean, the game even said they had to hand it to me. So really, like, I was shaking off the rust, right? Now in our playthrough, we have to actually look for these weapons that you can use. And there's a trophy for using all of the weapons at least once. And I actually didn't get it there. I got a different trophy while I picked up the collectible, and that was for slamming and ramming the enemy. So that was cool. I love slamming and ramming. And then later on, we got inside this guy's like Rubik's Cube thing, and I was getting f***ed right here. This is so claustrophobic, it's not even funny. Again, I did die here a bit until I figured out a strategy, but basically this was my life for a little bit, I'll be honest with you. And I mean, if you know, you know. But in the end, we did get past it by throwing them off the lead. And then we got ambushed by a group of like dogs, and you just had to split their head open, and then you get the open-minded trophy. Another bronze trophy to the list. Ah, bitch. Oh my god, just fucking cut his legs off. That's 100% gonna leave a mark, bro. Shortly after that, my one brain cell was really hard at work as I solved this puzzle and earned myself another bronze trophy. With my final brain cell intact, I was able to find the last weapon that we needed to use for that trophy for using all the weapons. Oh, there it is, trophy, bitch. Now we didn't get far, but there goes my final brain cell. What fucking word is that? Jesus. And then after that, we became Kratos L. Jackson with this one, and we finished the snake puzzle. Snakes on a train. Man, I had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking train. Then after that, we killed the manticore with its own tail, and we got the trophy hot lunch. And we got a hot lunch, bro. Sadly, after dying to that guy like maybe 8 times, I figured, you know what? Why don't I have some gas? Then next up we got a boss fight. It's actually the dude that goes, "Use my strong hand" from Scary Movie. Don't do that. He'll punch his masturbating hand. Oh shit, we're taking his masturbating hand. No, he's taking my masturbating hand. Give me my masturbating man back, big. Would you roll out of the... Okay. Bitch, dude. I pressed roll, man. Like 6 times.
It's like I love when people sit there and say, "It's just a game, dude."
That's it, bro. Take his masturbating hand, bro. Hit him where it hurts. Hit him where it hurts. Good luck playing with your dick now, bro. Not up in here. Now only I can play with your dick.
What did he say?
Stomp on you, dude. Give me your necklace, too. Hey, we got... Is that Quaid? I don't know what that means. but we got it. We then leveled up our magic so we can get an easy trophy. After that, we got a trophy for fixing a water wheel, upgrading both of our health and our magic, and we even treated some old dude like shit.
This will definitely have to go into the record. Record. Must record. Must record.
After that, we ended up killing 25 enemies with our Rage of the Gods ability, and then we got a 1000-hit combo, and I'd like to say it was really cool, but we just sat there beating on a boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock.
After that, we repaired all of the chests within the game. We also showed Orcos that it's always going to be bros before foes. We also got the Fireproof trophy for completing the Archimedes trap without getting hit by any of the fire. And we even used Orcos Oathstone 10 times in combat. After that, we had to do a sliding segment without dying, otherwise you void the trophy. We had to hit 100 enemies with the Oathstone, so I just did that as we went along.
We're good.
And we even get a trophy for fully upgrading Kratos.
That's gotta be the end. There it is.
Next, we had to actually go through the gauntlet, and this used to be a lot harder before it was patched, but we actually got through it pretty easily. And then we were able to pick up our last artifact of the game, which we've been collecting throughout the whole playthrough.
I cannot pronounce that.
As I got near the end of the game, I was a bit worried I didn't slow 100 enemies, and I was going to have to grind that. But thankfully, in this last batch of enemies before the final boss, I was able to get the trophy.
I'm not gonna go have to grind that shit. We just got it, guys. Good shit. Let's go.
And then all that was left was just to beat the game and get some more trophies.
And for playing on hard, don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Legendary Warrior. Double gold trophy pop. Let's get it. I was about to get pissed.
Now, I was eagerly awaiting my platinum when I realized I actually missed 2 trophies. One for knocking an enemy off of the ring, and then another for keeping our rage meter full for 2 minutes. Guys, I cannot last 2 minutes.
Knock him off. Knock him off. Swinger, before I die. Hey, yo, give me Swinger. Bro, really? There it is, guys. Swinger. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Give me the trophy. Give me the trophy. It's been 2 minutes. Yay, maybe you should call a doctor and champion of the gods. God of War Ascension done.
And you know what? Maybe I will call a doctor. I'll call my mom's doctor, actually. Now, right off the bat in Chains of Olympus, we get 3 story-related trophies, and we even kill a boss, which gets us another trophy, and we get to see some boobies. Bye, bitch. Ooh, swing better. Yo, chill, Kratos. He's dead. A little bit too into him. They look the exact same. Like, legit, I would have been done. Especially if it was with a woman. I never had a woman before. And we, oh, okay. 2 girls, 1 cup. The clapping of cheeks didn't end there because we had to get a 1000-hit combo, and this is where we ended up getting it.
1 eternity later.
And we hit 1000, so give me my trophy already. Heavy hitter, there it is. Let's kill this son of a bitch.
We run into another booby lady, but after that we push a flaming cart through the fog to get a trophy. We upgrade our first weapon, and we do get the Triton Lance finally. And then we even got another trophy for just parrying. It was nice.
Bada bop boom pow.
Now, if we were going to get all of the trophies in time before Ragnarok, we had to stop. Now that we're getting our butt into gear, we really just need to chill Kratos out. So we showed him that perp skirt from up north, we upgraded his health, we then got a story trophy, parried 50 attacks, and we even upgraded our magic completely to full. Now, this game had some annoying fucking sword enemies, and I swear to God they give you the Gauntlet of Zeus just so you can take out all your anger on them because it absolutely annihilates them. We then get to move this Titan and create a path out of his chain for 2 trophies, and then we also get to fight a boss. After we kill that boss, we fuck up this tree and end up losing all of our abilities for a trophy. And then within the next 2 minutes, we get another 2 trophies. And we also do finish off upgrading all of our weapons and magic. And then we get another story-related trophy. So we bought all those trophies literally within about 10 minutes. So my dopamine was at an all-time high. Alright, so we're nearly done with our second God of War game, and basically right here on this final boss, we're going to pop 3 trophies because there's one for beating the game, beating it on hard, and killing the final boss. So we're going to get 3 easy trophies from that. After we beat the game, we unlock a costume, and there's a trophy for just using a costume on a new game. You'll get it right as you start the new game, and then after that you can watch the movie and the extras as well for another bonus silver trophy. With only 2 trophies left, I was wondering what I was missing. Now, I did not have that, so I found this place to farm them, and I just sat here and farmed so we can get to the thing that God of War is really known for. It's challenges. Jesus, fuck, I died, I'm trash. Now, this God of War actually only has 5 challenges, and the first one is basically to kill these soldiers by burning them without the Cyclops killing them, and then the second one is to kill 20 fire guards without taking any of the damage. Challenge 3 is your health will constantly be drained and you have to just kill the enemies fast enough to regain your health. Challenge 4, you have 60 seconds to break all of the objects in the room, and if you don't do it in time, you fail. And then the final challenge is actually the easiest, but it's basically a gauntlet of a shitload of enemies. You just have to survive. Now, I did say this was the easiest one, but this booby lady did make me super hard and then I died. But I ended up getting it next try and we did get our platinum. Awesome, we ended up getting the plat. However, as you remember, we're on a time schedule and I missed about 10 days. We were streaming Wet, which is an old PS3 game. I've got a video for that I want to do for you guys if you do end up enjoying this one. But it kind of ate some of my time, so we're going to have to really ramp this up a bit. Now we've got to do God of War 1, and we're going to choose normal difficulty to start off with, and there's a reason why later. We're going to get a trophy. Later on we get jumped by this asshole, and thankfully Poseidon tries to help us out with a new magic ability. Now with our newly found magic, we're just going to basically play the game until the game thinks, "Oh brother, this guy stinks!" The game will then ask if you want to switch it to Weenie Hut Jr. mode, which we then say yes so we can get another trophy. After defeating the snake, we get to go inside its mouth for another trophy. And then a bit later, 2 girls get to destroy Kratos' snake. You picking up what I'm putting down? You can take a moment to yourself after that one if you need to. But then we eventually come up to these minotaurs that we need to kill. And then we also get 2 more magic abilities, both giving us a trophy for it. We then meet a mystical woman and Kratos does a ballsy move, let's just say that. But I mean, hey guys, the only shots you miss are the ones you don't take. After saving the Oracle, we make our way through the desert, killing the sirens, which gets us another trophy. We upgrade our health to full, we unlock a new weapon, and we've also maintained a 200 hit combo. And we do that by going behind these dudes and just fucking them up.
Bro, that's still gay. No, you're gay. He's gay. I'm not gay. He's gay!
And with that out of the way, we had to find a crank for the next part, killing all the enemies before the floor caved in. Then we could use the crank to help out the big boy to throw the ball all the way through the wall and get our trophy. Once we made it through, we got jumped by Cerberus. Killing him would then give us another trophy. We ended up finding our final key for a beautiful gold trophy, and then we went ahead and cooked some guy.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Now, I didn't think a trophy could mean so much to me, guys, but this next one, it gets me a bit emotional. You would think that being underwater, I would maybe just find treasure, a chest, or something along those lines, but I ended up finding self-discovery.
Wanted to be free with other creatures like me, and now I got my wish. Cause I know that I'm a gay fish, yo. Motherfucking gay fish, I'm a fish, yo.
Okay, look, you're right. I would literally do anything for a trophy. I mean, if I could do that again and get another trophy, I'd totally fucking... Gay fish. And after we get to find out that self-discovery,
we then find ourselves in the realm of hell, trying to brutally massacre and slaughter the centaurs for our one true Lord and Savior, Hades.
And then that's gonna get us another trophy. Now this next part was kinda dick if I'm honest, but we had to get past it so we can get to the Guardian and get a trophy for defeating the Guardian. And I fucking fell again. Oh, awesome, we got it first try, and then we can go over to the Pandora's Guardian and kill him for another trophy.
I'm in danger.
After our victory, Hades ends up giving us a new magic ability on our quest, and we end up fighting one of these. We then completed a puzzle, and our reward was some head. I'll be honest with you guys, right here is actually where I fucked up. I've just been kind of casually strolling through the game, having a good time, like a idiot. There's a speedrun trophy for beating the game in under 5 hours. It's called the Speed of Jason McDonald, and we've just been kind of walking and strolling through the game. But with the added pressure of finishing all the games on time, we really need to step it up. I need Kratos to step it up, and I need to stop being a little bitch. After realizing I was short on time, I quickly make my way through this gauntlet so we can get Pandora's box and kill Ares. We finally get the box, but then of course he sends us to hell. Then we can get another trophy by getting through this tower without getting hit by any of the spikes. And then when we get to the top, we also get a trophy for getting this bum a beer. After climbing our way back from hell, we then have to quickly run over, do the Ares fight, and make sure that we can beat this in under 5 hours. We get the God Killer trophy for killing Ares, but you don't actually beat the game until you sit in your new throne. So as I'm going to the throne, I quickly check our time because I was running, even skipping enemies, hoping I would make it, and we beat it with 13 minutes left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. We become the God of War. We're then awarded with a gold trophy for beating the game on any difficulty. And then we also get our 5-hour speedrun trophy. Would you look at that? Now with that pesky speedrun trophy knocked out of the way, we're going to go back to our save before Ares and farm him for blood orbs. This is going to allow us to max all of our weapons and then get the Seeing Red trophy. And to farm it, all we do is initiate the quick time event, press the first prompt, and then fail the next one, or just don't press anything, and then he throws us off of him and we just rinse and repeat. So we get to continuously fuck Ares up and get our trophy. After that, we can get a silver trophy by watching the Birth of the Beast treasure that's in the extras menu. And then we can take on the Challenge of the Gods. Now overall, the Challenge of the Gods in God of War 1 isn't exactly bad. However, the final challenge has been notorious for being very inconsistent, or certain methods not working, and people actually breaking their controllers. Okay, sick, and I fail in this clip that I tell you it's not that hard, and awesome. So in this one, we're just knocking them off of the edge, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So we just try and grab them and slam them off the edge without killing, and I died again. I'm fucking garbage. Now for our last challenge of the gods, we have to basically kill these enemies, knock them off the platform to make it raise, and then once it's risen to the top, we can jump to the final platform. This can suck, I'll be honest. You fight satyrs and little baby Cerberus puppies, or whatever you want to call them, and yeah, sometimes you just get your shit kicked in. Now after a few tries, we did finally get towards the top, and we were sort of getting low on health, so I really wanted to try and make a break for it. So I smashed some enemies up in the air, and then I finally jumped over to the platform, and we got the challenge done. Welcome to Ghost of Sparta, where we get to learn a bit about Kratos' brother, and honestly, there's a lot of fun mechanics and different abilities in this game that I really enjoy, and even the story is just really, really good. Now, we do have to play this on hard, so we're going to jump straight into it and get back to the grind. We end up becoming a certified dentist, and then shortly after that, we make a fight with my ex-girlfriend. I clearly won, and I got a trophy. Now, I mean, would it be a God of War game without some kind of combo trophy? Upgrading a weapon, and then we also meet a Titan, and we show her a good time. You picking up what I'm putting out? You gotta stop doing that. Alright, fellas, she's a 10, but she does this during sex. Oh yeah, I'm about to pop a trophy. Actually, 2 trophies. Oh yeah. After we crafted the sex, we then were able to kill the basilisk, we sunk a city, and we even got to kill some puppies by throwing them into a grinder. This is fucked up. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now, it wasn't the challenges that got me mad. It wasn't anything about that. It was these enemies. These enemies in Ghost of Sparta can lick every inch of my ass crack. Even when I did finally develop some kind of strategy against them, I'd be doing well and then they would grab me and kill me. So in short, these guys can get fucked because honestly, oh my god, they drove me nuts.
Hey, look at Randy Orton slithering. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
The good news is those guys were worth the torture because we escape a burning building, we then kill a booby lady boss, and then we get to go to a brothel. After you do it 3 times, you get the godly possess. Is that a butt plug? Nice. Now that we had our fun, it's time to get back to the grind. So we end up killing this dude for another trophy. We max out our health by getting all the Gorgon eyes, and we defeat our inner self. Those asshole enemies make a return, but this time they're welcomed because we get a trophy for ripping out 10 of their hearts, and I would do that even if I didn't get a trophy. Seriously, fuck those guys. A bit further on, we then see a gold chest that we attempt to open for 30 seconds for a miscellaneous trophy, and then we get to kill King Midas. We also get all of the Minotaur horns and upgrade our Thera's Bane. Then we ended up in Atlantis for another trophy. We ended up upgrading our magic completely to full. We killed another boss, and we ended up getting access to Death's Domain. After crossing the bridge, we end up breaking one of the machines, getting a trophy for that, and then we get to finish Deimos in a battle. But since he's our brother, we also save him for another trophy, and then we even team up and kill Death himself together. And then we get to hear this over and over the whole fight. And then we get 3 trophies, 1 for beating Death, 1 for beating the game, and 1 for beating it on the hardest difficulty. God, I love dopamine. What? This one says you have to press L1 circle, and he just says circle. Dude, I'm telling you, bro, people just write shit for the sake of writing it. It literally on PSNP, bro, you can go to the guide, and it just says press circle. That's so dick, dude. After figuring out that trophy, we could use the combat arena to get the other miscellaneous trophies that were here. Now after we got all those miscellaneous trophies, what we had to do next was farm up 1 million blood orbs. As you can see, our hit combo is insane, and we used a blood orb multiplier. Then we can go to Zeus's temple and unlock our last godly possession. Alright, so for challenge 1, we have to open all 6 chests without dying. So we have to get those open and we can move on to challenge 2, which is to kill all of our enemies before they kill us. Now challenge 3 is to destroy all the crates with combos and then collect the red orbs before the time runs out. Challenge 4 is the hardest one though. You have to do all of this without taking a single hit. I did get it my 3rd try though. Challenge 5 though, we have to kill the 3 automatons and get their gears before our health completely drains. Now challenge 5, we have to stay in the air for 10 seconds, so we're just going to smack this dude around up in the air. Challenge 7, we do need to do the Hyperion Rush and land 10 hits on an enemy without getting interrupted. Challenge 8 requires us to destroy 5 shields simultaneously, so you have to do that or you fail. As for the next challenge, we do have to parry 5 arrows in a row. If we mess up, we have to restart. Now, going into challenge 10, this one was a bit goofy. You have to kind of scare 10 people all at once, so we just run in a circle and let them run into us. Challenge 11, we have to shatter 5 ravens simultaneously, so again, all at once or we fail. Challenge 12 requires us to decapitate the snake-like enemy so we can get our magic meter full. And then our final challenge, we have to kill 10 cursed remains with the grab ability. Really fucking easy. I don't know why this is a challenge. But that's a question I don't care to have answered because we get a gold trophy for it. And we get our platinum, which was my 45th platinum, the ghost with the most. We're not done yet, guys. We are still on the grind. Welcome to God of War 2, guys. So right off the bat, when we hop into this one, there's so many grunts, we can get our 200 hit combo trophy, and we can start the grind early. After our 500 hit combo, we decided to get another 500 hit combo just in the form of clapping cheeks. And like in previous God of War games, we had the godly possession collectibles. This time we have the urns of power, and we need at least 2 of them for a trophy. After our first urn, we end up climbing out of the pit of Hades, once again, making sure that death doesn't take us. We kill the Dark Rider for the first time during this flying sequence. We end up getting enough points to upgrade one of our weapons, and then we also get a new ability. We listen to Can You Feel My Heart by Bring Me the Horizon to unlock a hidden power that we didn't know Kratos had. Then we get to kill another boss for a boss batch trophy. I also thought when we made the clapping of the cheeks that we wouldn't be able to get the blue balls trophy, but somehow you can still get it, even though we definitely didn't have blue balls. We then took some very good tips from Salt and Peppa, and then after that we had a safety work training video, which we succeeded. For our next trophy, we deep throat a dog. Jesus Christ. We go in the throat of a dog and get the blocking armor that we need to open this door, so it's another 2 trophies. We end up finding our final eye, which is going to be for max health, and then we take the snake's head.
Cause I'm a snake. I'm a slither. Look at my tongue.
Almost directly after fighting that boss, we have to fight another boss. The only thing with this one is, I can't see him. That doesn't stop us from killing him, of course, and we end up crossing a collapsing bridge and then grabbing our own pair of wings so we can fly. We do also end up getting a magic upgrade, which is our final one of the game. With our new wings, we end up fighting a rock titan and getting the rock hard trophy. Dude, all of these trophies are just sexual innuendos of just... Look, okay, I'm a bit slow on things. We then unlock a new magic ability, do a little bit of a gauntlet outside of a portal, and then we even solve a puzzle. That's right, guys. My room temperature IQ solved the puzzle.
This is your purpose. Die with honor.
I give my blood to illuminate the way.
Would you look at that? Pledging your loyalty also popped a trophy. After that, we can get our final Uber chest for another trophy, which is a gold as well. And then we get to max out all of our weapons and magic and finish off Awakening the Phoenix. Now our next trophy is a speedrun type trophy where we have to get through this sort of tower gauntlet area, going through a bunch of enemies in under 10 minutes. Like any healthy family, we try to kill our dad, but mainly because it gives us a trophy. We also get a gold trophy for beating the game on any difficulty, and those urns that we collected throughout the game, we can get a trophy for using 2 of those. So we're going to use 2 and then just back out of the game. We have 2 miscellaneous trophies that we need to go for at the end, and in challenge 1 you can find a Cyclops where you can farm his eye. We need to get 20 of them, and you have to save after each of the battles. It's not hard, it's just kind of like, why? Give me my motherfucking trophy. You collected 20 Cyclops eyes, bonus costume. My eyes are sore because it's 2 AM and I'm fucking playing God of War. Challenge 2, we just have to get aerial kills, so we just want to launch them up and then kill them while they're in the air by doing combos. And then for challenge 3, we can get our last miscellaneous, which is for shattering 30 enemies with the stone ability. Challenge 4 requires us to protect the translator. We're pretty much in slow-mo the entire time, which actually kind of gets annoying. Challenge 5, we have to get 500 orbs, and you get more by racking up big combos. Challenge 6, we have to survive a gauntlet while our health is being taken away. So we got to kill all the enemies and try and keep our health up as much as we can. Now the last challenge actually requires you to do the entire thing, killing all of the enemies without being hit. Now my friend I was actually streaming it to in Discord, it took him a little bit of time to do this, okay? So let's just see how it went. Bro, you're pissed. Third try. You're so pissed. You said, there it is, bro. Bleeding thumbs, and we've got the trophy of Gaia. God of War 2 done. You guys remember at the start of the video, I said I wanted to do all of the God of War games? You don't? I wanted to get the Platinum Trophy in all of the God of War games before Ragnarok comes out. Yeah, that. So, there's actually God of War 1 and 2 on Vita, and I mean, when I said all of the God of War games, I feel like I would be doing an injustice to you as the viewer, as well as to Kratos, if we didn't do those as well. So join me in a quick recap.
Before I end this, I want you to know one thing. I can't feel any of this. Let's try again. Nothing. Let's try again. Nothing can't hurt me. Nothing can.
We're getting so close to the end. We've got God of War III Remastered next. We are going on easy, as you'll notice, but there's a trophy to do it on hard, so I'll get to that a bit later. God of War 3 is an epic ride about how we kill off all the gods on Olympus. Now right off the bat, we get a trophy for ripping apart a sentry, which is just one of the weak grunts. God of War 3 starts off so strong. I mean, you're on top of a titan and you're fighting a god from Olympus. You get to fight Poseidon as the first battle. It's just amazing. Oh hey, they brought the sex minigame back.
What did he say?
After we kill our first boss, we end up burning this dude alive for a trophy. We then have enough orbs to upgrade our weapon, and we even find a secret room for another trophy. After clearing a path to Hades, we finally get to fight him, and it's honestly such a badass fight, and I love his character model. It kind of reminds me of like a Barrow's brother from OSRS. The real ones know what I'm talking about. And yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened to the clip of the trophy popping again. And it's 3 AM, so I sound like shit. Never mind, I'm trash and I found it, so here we go. Now just after that boss fight, we can use those newly found weapons from Hades to attack these skeletons to get our 1000 hit combo. Then after that, we can sever Gaia's hand for another story related trophy, get our revenge for her letting us fall, and then we get to kill another god, the sun god. Just while killing some enemies, I randomly got the Bloody Hell trophy, which is covering Kratos in 500 buckets of blood. Not quite sure how they measure that, but then we can fight our next god and get another upgrade. Our next boss, we're going to unlock one of the coolest weapons in the game, and I really like using it because it's super satisfying. We then find an area where we can farm 50 kicks to dogs. We can blind and burn 100 enemies each, which will get us 3 miscellaneous trophies. Alright, it's a new day. We're back at it. We've got no guts, no glory. Now this trophy requires us to pay attention to the 3 centaurs throughout the story, and we have to do the quick time minigame before killing them. If you kill them, then this trophy is missable. We then make our way and solve a puzzle to the gate of Tisiphone, and then we're able to kill the Titan Kronos. Shortly after that, we get our last eye and feather to upgrade our health and magic to full. Now, throughout the game, we had to collect all the godly possessions, and we actually found our last one here in Hera's Garden.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Now, this garden's actually good because it has a lot of magic chests, and there's a trophy for summoning all of the minions out of the Claw of Hades, which requires a lot of magic. So this is where we get that trophy. We find our last horn for our final upgrade of our energy. Fun fact, this trophy name was actually changed in the PS4 version from Are You Horny to Win? And you're goddamn right I am. And then we even solve Hera's Garden for a nice silver trophy. Once you're through the garden, you're greeted by this ice scorpion, and I really love this fight because you're forced to use the Nemean Cestus, and they just feel so damn satisfying. He also not only gives us a trophy, but we get all of our weapons upgraded due to the blood orbs we've got from him. We then eventually make our way to Pandora, who's locked inside this labyrinth, and we actually have to make our way through the labyrinth without dying or failing. If you do, you have to restart your save and then try again. We end up back at the chains from the very start of the game, but now we have the Nemean Cestus so we can break them and get the trophy. And then shortly after, we make our way to fight Zeus. That's right, we get to kill our dad yet again. I'm just so envious of Kratos. Dude, chill out, stop.
Round 1, fight! Finish him.
But once you beat the game, you're going to get a gold trophy for that, for doing it on any difficulty. Now, we didn't do it on Titan mode, so we didn't get that gold trophy, but we'll touch on that in a moment. You need to just chill out for a second. You see, we're going to jump into the Challenge of Olympus. Now, the challenges are no new thing in God of War, and they're actually really easy in God of War 3, so let's get them smashed out. Alright, so for Challenge 1, we have to make sure that no more than 50 enemies are in the arena at the same time. So how do we do that?
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
To beat Challenge 2, we have to beat all of the enemies without using any weapons, so we got to do it all barehanded. Now, this one wasn't too hard, but it did take a few tries due to the time limit. Now, Challenge 3, we have to let the enemies get us hard 10 times without dying, and then for Challenge 4, there's Minotaurs and just random little grunts, and you can't get piled by the grunts, and you can't be rammed by the Minotaurs, or you lose. And you can't fall, otherwise...
You're just like me. Trash!
Challenge 5 is probably the easiest one. I mean, you can legit do this one with your mouth. You have to score 1,000 points just by knocking enemies out of the arena. Now, the 6th challenge is a little bit different. We have Cyclops here, and every time you kill them, they multiply. We need to get 5 of them to spawn, so we just got to keep killing them before they kill us. Now, you would think the last challenge would be hard, right? Well, it's basically a Link simulator, so you're just smashing shit. We are on our last trophy. Now, we didn't do it on Titan mode on PS4. We did it on easy because there's a little bit of an exploit we can do using the combat arena. All you do is go into the combat arena on Titan difficulty. You die enough times for the game to offer you easy. Then you select no. Then you're able to go to new game, press Titan mode, and then you just play the game on Titan mode with infinite health. And did I mention we can skip all of the game in like 10 minutes? Excluding the obnoxious like 10-minute credits, of course, too. Don't count that. The glitch also lets you start with all of your weapons, so all you need to do is kill Poseidon. Then we use the bow to skip that section, and then we have the wise judge puzzle with the chains, and we break the back of their heads. And then we can actually break the chains. I mean, we have the Nemean Cestus, so even though the texture's not there, it still works. And then we go fight Zeus with infinite health. There it is, guys. King of the Hill, baby. And I already know in the comments people will be like, actually, Bushido did do it the correct way. Or, I bet Bushido kisses girls. And only one of those statements is actually true. So I did actually do it legit. I did it on PS3 and I did it with a patched version of the game. So why don't we have a look? So in this version, we were able to do it in one playthrough and we popped both of those trophies. And the only thing that was left was the Challenge of Olympus. So then that would pop my 2nd platinum for God of War 3. That's double King of the Hill. Now we have to jump straight into 2018 because Ragnarok is in 8 days. Well, guys, it's been a while since we've seen our friend Kratos. Let's be honest, it's been a long while. He's got a boy now. His wife is unfortunately dead, and they're going on a journey to scatter her ashes from the highest peak in all the realms. Now, I did play this game on release. I never did go for the platinum, but we're going to change that. One thing's for sure, I'm sure my wife wanted to wring my neck out because when this game came out, man, let me tell you, I was going around going, boy! Boy.
You're a boy, aren't you?
And that's pretty much all I really remember about the game as well. So this will be nice to refresh my memory before Ragnarok. And just like God of War 3, it jumps straight into it. I mean, we're just chilling at home and then some homeless dude knocks on our door and just starts being an asshole.
Finally.
Not even 5 minutes after beginning our journey, we do loot a chest and we get our first runic attack. And let's just say the boy is impressed. Further on in our journey, we do shoot a pig, and it turns out that it's actually friendly. So we help the witch restore the pig so he doesn't die. And the pig's name is Chris P. Bacon, by the way. It's canon.
This underground passage.
After we meet the World Serpent, we end up in Alfheim. This is a place where we help these light elves return home. For another trophy, of course. I mean, freedom has a cost. I mean, that cost should be higher than a bronze trophy, but I digress. After we leave Alfheim, we come through this cavern full of traps, and we end up finding a piece of gear that we can enchant, and that's going to be another trophy. And then shortly after, we finally complete the quest Dragon Slayer. No, wrong game. What the fuck? There it is. Okay, this clip. With the dragon slayed and our path free, we continued on until we got jumped by the Sons of Thor. Now, after we did defeat one of them, we kind of realized we're not that strong. And we had to dig up an old friend. I think you know what's been missing this whole time, guys.
Reunited and it feels so good. Doing someone that you used to do. That's what this song's about.
Now that we no longer have that missing part, we can go into Helheim and make sure we get the ingredient needed to heal our son. After that, we fully explore this area because not only do we get a trophy for it, but we're going to upgrade our rage to max. We just hit these bells in quick succession, and that's it. And we end up back at the blacksmith to make the primordial armor set. We end up finding our last apple from max health, and we give boy some new drip. Throughout the game, we've been collecting these chests so that way we can learn the languages of Muspelheim and Niflheim, and this is our last one to get the trilingual trophy. We end up having to save boy, who was taken by that homeless man from earlier, and yeah, he just fucking took him on a dragon and tried to leave. Not up in here. Thanks to this jackass, we end up in Helheim. We've crashed there and we need to find a way out, so we take a ship and battle through not only a bunch of enemies, but even our dark past. After that, our ship ends up crashing, but we do get the trophy, so it was all worth it, and we've also been able to craft the Traveler's Armor set. Now throughout the game, you're going to see these pigeons. We got to kill them because they are one of the collectibles. They are Odin's little peeping toms. And then also right here in the same arena, we got a miscellaneous trophy. We then ran into a Death Eater, but thankfully he was actually guarding our last artifact. After grabbing the artifact, we ended up exploring the Lake of Nine, basically just checking out everything. We ran across wayward spirits that we did side quests for, and honestly a lot of it was good. Me and boy learned a lot, and more importantly, we got a silver trophy out of it. We fully upgrade one of the runic attacks for a easy trophy, and then we get the treasure hunter trophy by finding all of the diggable treasure spots in the game. And shortly after, we ended up killing all those pigeons.
Hello.
We play reverse Skyrim and we free all of the dragons for a beautiful silver trophy. We then help Brock and Sindri out of the kindness of our getting a gold trophy. After multiple run-ins with the homeless dude, we finally put his suffering to an end in one of the most badass ways possible.
You could have walked away. The Siberians here must be better than this.
I don't understand.
Boy and I finally get to honor Faye's final wish of being spread from the highest peak in all the realms, but that's not where our journey ends. That's just where we get a beautiful gold trophy. Actually, we have a bit of cleanup to do, so why don't we dive straight into that. We make our way to Muspelheim. Basically, these are where our challenges will take place like any other God of War, but we also find our last shrine for a nice silver trophy. Now honestly, the challenges in God of War, they're not really hard. They're actually more fun if anything, and yeah, it's just really cool to actually see them put this in the game despite, you know, changing a lot of the core things about it. I really enjoyed it. And at the very top, we had this Valkyrie waiting for us. Now, we do kill the Valkyrie for some supplies, so that way we can get our blades fully upgraded, some armor upgraded as well, because we got to do those challenges. And even though they're not that hard, we definitely want to go in there with some great gear and some great weapons. We actually only have one challenge left, and it's basically to kill enough enemies within a certain time limit. This is, again, super easy, and then we can move on to our next challenge, which is actually Niflheim. Alright, so our next trophy is in Niflheim, and we have to basically get all of the treasure chests and realm tears in the middle of Vivaldi's workshop. And in order to do that, you're sort of in this gauntlet that's timed in the sense of you're in poison gas. Now, we ended up going around the left side first, and the first time we encounter the Valkyrie here, we're going to want to take her out. It's going to give us some supplies to upgrade our gear, so that way we can farm the mist echoes in this area, and that's the currency that's in this place as well. So in this gauntlet, you avoid the traps, you kill these sub bosses, and then after making a full rotation, you basically leave, and however many mist echoes you leave with is what you keep, and then we can use those to unlock the treasure chest in the center of the area. Now this Valkyrie was pretty easy because we have runic attacks and we're super overpowered. Now my first time through this area, I wasn't sure what to expect, so I was kind of just trying to look around, and then I got fucking pwned. But I'm gonna have to get over it because we're gonna be here for a little bit farming, probably roughly about 2 hours, so let's get some mist echoes, shall we? After farming around 100k Mist Echoes, we can finally do the Realm Tears and the treasure chest and get our trophy for clearing out Evaldi's workshop. With the workshop completely looted, we were then able to fully upgrade our Leviathan axe for another bronze trophy. That leaves only one trophy left, and it's for slaying all 9 Valkyries. We did kill the one on Muspelheim, as you remember when we did the challenges, and we also killed the one here in Niflheim. So with 2 already down, that leaves 6 because there's also the Queen. So why don't we get right to some Valkyrie slaying, shall we?
My brothers don't die, we just Vossi bar. I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop. My brothers don't die, we just Vossi bar. We just Vossi bar. Live. My brothers don't die, we just Vossi bar. I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. My brothers don't die, we just Vossi bar. I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off.
Now that we've done all of them except the Queen, we go ahead and enchant all of our armor because we have to be ready for this final battle. Now in order to summon this Queen so we can get our final trophy and our beautiful, beautiful platinum, we do have to place all the Valkyrie heads on the thrones so that the Queen will arise. Go. No, really? I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Oh, I didn't hold it. I'm trash. I'm actually trash, bro. I'm choking so hard. Oh, I thought I could interrupt that. Yo, boars, use your boars, bro. Where'd you go? Ooh, hello. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Charge it up. No. No, don't kill me. I have a resurrection stone if it comes to that, but hopefully not. No, bro, am I actually dying? No shot. She has no health. Look, guys. End of the day, we're gonna kill her, okay? Hit her! Hit her! Let's go. Let's go. Here comes the platinum trophy. Hell yeah, bro. Fuck the Queen. And we did it just in time for Ragnarok.
Thank you, friends. You have saved the Valkyries.
Sigrun, how did...
Is it like right as you rip the head off? Or probably after the quest completes? Come on. Give me that platinum before Ragnarok. Let's go. Let's go. Chooser of the slain. Hell yeah. And give it to me, baby. Father and son. Platinum, guys. There it is. Fuck yeah. And that's the end, guys. That's the end of our journey. If you made it through this massive video, I just want to personally thank you, and maybe leave a comment below that says, "Boy," just so I know the real ones who made it all the way to the end of this video. Other than that, guys, the goal of this video was just to have a good time with me, enjoy the journey, and maybe even get some people that don't really trophy hunt or achievement hunt into the scene, and maybe start playing some of the games you guys like and go for all the achievements or trophies. And before I go, guys, I just want to remind you all to just be yourself. Everybody else is already taken. If you're feeling alone around the holidays, reach out to me or anyone that may be your safe place. Again, the Discord is always in the description. I do hope to see you guys in there where you can chat with like-minded gamers and also even share your gaming accomplishments. This video was different than my usual videos. If you found this video and you're new on the channel, maybe check out some of my other videos. I do a lot of guides. My goal is to try to get people trophies and achievements however way possible, but while we also have some fun doing it. So if you want some efficient guides, come check it out. That's all I have for you guys. I'll catch you later.